Fine, sir.
Welcome to this company.
Thank you.
Have a seat.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Afiq. I am the manager of the HR department. We have an open position, so we have been interviewing applicants to fill the position as quick as possible.
Yes, sir. I read about this position on your website. I think I'm suited on this position. So here is my resume. Have a look.
Thank you. Shall we start? So please tell me about yourself.
My name is Nur Azwina. I am from Cheras. I attended college at Multimedia College for my diploma. I am a degree holder from National University of Malaysia in Business Administration. Now, I am working as an assistant at travel agent company. While there, it's really honored my organizational and time management skills, which I feel make me great candidate for this role. What I am looking for now is a company that values customer relationships, where I can join a strong team.
Sounds good. Okay, Zina, what software and office equipment are you proficient using?
I am extremely proficient using the Microsoft Office of products, as I am from Multimedia College and I have taken a computer course in school that focus on these products. But also, in my previous role, I use Word and Excel on a daily basis. I am also comfortable using a wide range of office equipment, including computer, scanner, printer, fax machine, and others.
Okay. Based on your resume, you have almost 3 years experience working admin and human resource assistant, and your background education also good to fit this job. What do you believe the most challenging part of the role?
In my previous role, I discovered that sometimes I struggle to prioritize tasks if I don't use a clear schedule to manage my time. I want to get everything done right away and have difficulty putting things aside or making someone wait for me to complete a task. I was able to overcome this by creating an organized schedule for myself to follow that priorities work tasks based on their deadline. I always have my planner with me to help me stay on task and complete my projects by their deadline.
So, can you describe a situation in which distraction was needed in your role as an admin and HR assistant, and how you handle it?
In my previous role as an admin and HR assistant, I supported the director of admin and HR become aware of an impending reduction in the workforce. I had many friends who worked together in the company but understood that discretion was imperative to maintaining structure and peace within the office. Even though I wasn't aware who would be let go, I was still aware it was going to occur, and while this was a stressful time for everyone in our department, I maintained mine confidentially and the information was communicated with the rest of the staff through official channel at the appropriate time.
Why did you leave your last job?
I'm looking for a role that is a little more challenging because it will allow me to learn new things and progress in my career. I think this role will provide this growth I'm looking for.
How do you keep current and informed about your job in the last industries that you have worked in?
Up pride myself on ability to stay on top of what is happening in my industry. I do a lot of reading on the business section of the newspaper and especially on internet. I belong to a couple of professional organizations and network with my colleagues at meetings. I take classes and seminars whenever they are of interest or offer new information or technology.
So, the last question, why do you want to work here?
I immediately become interested in this position because your company prioritizes the local community and giving back. I haven't had that in a workplace yet, and I think it will be really rewarding to work for such a generous businesses. This role also plays to my strengths and organized and helpful professional. I think I could really make a difference here.
Okay, I enjoyed talking with you. Today we will update if you pass the first session, and we will update you to proceed next session.
Thank you for interviewing with me. I'm excited about this role and it sounds like a great fit based on my experience. I'm looking forward to hear about the next step, and don't hesitate to contact me if you have questions or concerns in the meantime. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Oh, that's coming from me. So here's your resume.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Thank you. Hi Azina,
I'm Safiq.
it's nice to see you again. Have a seat. So, congratulations to your first session.
Thank you.
This is the last session. Do your best. So, let's start with the first question.
Okay.
So, what you are currently doing?
My work is important to me, so instead of rushing to accept the first thing that comes my way, I'm taking my time and being selective to make sure my next role is the right one.
What do you find most rewarding about being in HR?
I really enjoy making contacts and spending time talking with people. The most rewarding of being HR and admin for me is the time spent with workers, helping them make the right decision related with their work problem. I would like to stay in a field related to training no matter what happened. I was too interested in business as my course in National University of Malaysia in business admin.
What are your strengths?
I believe my strongest trait is my attention to detail. This trait has helped me tremendously in field of work. I've always been a great team player. I'm good at keeping a team together and producing quality work in a team environment. I am an adaptable person. I have worked with different managers. They have very different management styles and expectations of me. I am able to adjust my approach to meet of their needs.
Where do you see yourself in 3 or 5 years from now?
Although it is hard to predict the future, I sincerely believe that I will become a good HR and admin manager. I believe that my abilities will allow me to excel to the point that I can seek other big opportunities and possibly even higher. In 5 years, I see myself as a valued employee of a company. I want to be an expert at my position and start training to be a good manager.
Okay. So after I have discussed with HR department, I like to offer you this role. So here's the confirmation letter. I will give you 2 days. If you agree, you email us.
Thank you for this opportunity, Mr. Afiq. I will get back to you as soon as possible. And thank you again.